How's everybody doing today? It's a glorious day here in Franklin, Tennessee. So glad you could join me. I'm having my Dunkin' Donuts coffee this morning, right? Denny and I went through Dunkin' Donuts this morning, and I kid you not, looking at the little sign out there at the drive-through, they don't even have donuts on there, right? So I don't know what's happening to Dunkin' Donuts, but if any Dunkin' people are out there, put the donuts on the menu, man. It's called Dunkin' Donuts. But listen, have you guys realized though? Look, what they're doing now just says Dunkin'. Ain't even no donuts involved, man. So I'm not really for sure what's happening, but I'm gonna pray for them because they need some donuts, man. Gene, first one. Jennifer, good morning. Thank y'all so much. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there as well. I tell you, it's such a privilege to be a dad. It really is. Tried and true, Gene. That's right. Um, so yeah, so I wanted to tell you guys um, just a couple things today. I won't keep you too long. Good morning, Jill. Great to see everybody on here. Um, excuse me. So, so yeah, is Father's Day like is it today, tomorrow? Is it? I don't know. Sunday, something like that for Saturday, or wait a minute. Today Saturday. See, that's what happens, man. Um, so thank you so much, Jill. Tomorrow. Okay, good deal. Evan and I will probably go do something. I don't know what yet, but we'll go do something, right? So I know I do need more coffee, and I'm only like about a fourth into this, and I definitely need. There's the there's the ASMR Southern Girl, my baby. Um, so so Denny has started a YouTube channel, y'all. So go check it out. ASMR Southern Girl. She's just now starting to get into the ASMR thing, and I highly support it. I tell you what, whenever I go to sleep at night, I think I've told you guys about this before. I put on I go between like three different apps. One is Better Sleep, the other one is Calm, and the other one is just Audible, right? Where I'll listen to stuff, right? So, I really believe that there's like really cool peace that comes with that sort of thing, especially when you're getting ready to rest or trying to meditate and so on, just to calm down, right? So yeah, go support her. She's just now getting it up and rocking. Um, so yeah, but what's up, Rodney? And then Coffee Sucks. Coffee Sucks is out there. Well, of course, baby. Um, so so yeah, so several things here. Let me see what I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, for one thing, I just found out yesterday, and I had forgotten all about this, and I'm so glad that someone had actually Devin O'Day, my old friend. Gosh, we've known each other since the '90s. Incredible host, and back then she was a radio host, right? She's been on TV and all kinds of stuff or whatever. She is doing this benefit. Um, on I think it's next Tuesday here in town at the Texas Troubadour. Go on my website, or not my website, on Facebook. I posted the post where it's going to be, what time, who all is going to be involved, and so on and so forth. So make sure that you go do that. I'm just setting in and like maybe playing two or three songs just to help support the cause. So glad to help my friend Devin out on something like that, right? Um, so today I thought that it would only be fitting to talk a little bit about my dad some more, right? Since it is getting ready to be Father's Day, and just kind of tell you a little bit about him, and his role in my life, not only in my life but also my music career as well. Um, like you guys know, he's from Kentucky, um, and country boy, man. Grew up on bluegrass music and stuff like that, and just a big country fan. So, like, pretty much all of my countryside comes from my dad's side of the family. Even though my mom's side of the family was from Kentucky as well, she was just a little bit more city-fied, right? Um, so anyway, Dad moved to Kentucky and worked at Fisher Body for years and years and years as a crane operator. Um, and he 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 played music. Was always a big fan, always singing, so on and so forth. Now, as you know, his brother Troy was the one who did all of the songwriting, all of the tunes, right? So, but um, Dad was more of like a blue collar kind of dude. He just he stayed home with family, worked a job, and that's what he decided to do. Now he did start playing bass when he was younger, and he just when he was starting to learn how to play, he had a terrible motorcycle crash and ended up in the hospital and was in a coma for 14 days. And this was before I was born, by the way. But I heard all about it through the years, and he had an Indian motorcycle. It was one of those suicide shifts, and he was heading down the highway, and somebody come out and hit him at a cross intersection, and he tumbled. Um, he had a concussion. He had a steel pin put in his leg, and his bass playing, his left hand, had a steel rod put right in there, and it pretty much like stopped his uh, practicing and playing music. He just couldn't do it after that as well. And now later on in life, he did pick up the guitar, and that's where I came in, and we would sit around in the living room, and we would play music. Um, and I've told Denny this many times, but one of the first songs that we ever did together, if not the first song that we ever did together, just me and him, was "That's All Right, Mama," um, Elvis's version, and we'd go for it, man. It was Elvis, it was Jerry Lee Lewis. Um, Another song that he would sing all the time was "You Win Again," right? So, so yeah. I mean, and then of course, we would play like all those bluegrass tunes, like well, they call it that good old Mountain Dew, Lord, Lord, and them that refuse it off you. Hush up, my mug, I'll fill up your jug with some good old Mountain Dew, right? So, so yeah, we just had a ball. We just had a ball. Me and him playing. Of course, Mom would come in and she would sing. She would do all of the Mountain Dew, baby. See, Denny, what's the name of your YouTube channel? I looked and couldn't find. I think that it's called ASMR Southern Girl. I think, Jill. Um, so anyway, um, we'd play that. We'd play. What was that one song about the snake? Man, there was some kind of. Here Rattler, here. Oh, that actually Rattler was a dog. Here Rattler, here. Called old Rattler from the barn. Here Rattler, here. You know. All that kind of stuff. It was great. So he and I really was like doing that, all the time. So Josie, hey, new to the channel, what's it about? Well, basically it's about me. It's about my career. It's about who I am as a person. Um, and I don't know if you know a whole lot about me, Josie, but back in the '90s, I used to be with this band called Little Texas, and I was one of the main writers, and I was the keyboard player, and one of the singers as well. Uh, Songs like "God Bless Texas," "What Might Have Been," "Amy's Back in Austin," "Kick a Little," all that kind of stuff. And then I had a solo career after that, and then I was with another band called Hot Apple Pie, and now I'm doing solo stuff again. And also, my last name is yes, and my love, by the way, Jennifer. Um, but I've also got a duo called Seals and Crofts 2 that I go out and play the music of Seals and Crofts because my last name is Seals, and yes, I'm related. So that's what the channel is about. But thank you for joining up. You know, please subscribe, hang out with us, right? Um, I try to talk about my career a little bit. About who I am as a person. Talk about God a lot. If you don't like God, you probably won't like me. I'm sorry, um, but um, but yeah, so that's that, right? But anyway, so back to my dad. Um, so when I started really taking lessons and stuff, my dad was kind of like the one who really kind of pushed me. Now, my mom, by the way, I do have to say this: my mom was the one that was responsible. Yay, Josie! Thank you so much. Thank you. Glad you could join. Um, and I hope you enjoy. Right. So my first um, Nelly, hope you're having a blessed day. Love your stories. Thank you so much, Nelly. Thank you. Um, my mom had the choice of getting an organ or a piano, right? And she had heard through some friends, definitely get a piano, definitely get a piano, right? So I was 9 years old when I got my piano, my first piano. And mom was the first person to actually give me a little lesson on the piano, and I learned Sentimental Journey. I'm gonna take a sentimental journey, right? Gonna set my heart at ease. So, uh, so it was mom that kind of got me going, but then dad kicked in with the guitar, and he and I would play, and so on and so forth, and he kept on pushing for me to get lessons. Well, I went for lessons, um, but the person I was taking lessons from said to me on the first lesson, well, hey, what can you play already? So I started playing some boogie woogie, right? Some Jerry Lee Lewis, da 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 da, and Dad said he come back to get me because he dropped me off at this lady's house. It's a little uh, elderly lady there in Hamilton, Ohio, and I was taking lessons from her. And Dad said when he come back from where to pick me up, that I was in there teaching her. I was teaching her some Jerry Lee Lewis boogie woogie, and he was like, "Nah, we don't need to do this." So I stopped my lessons, right? But so a lot of my playing is by ear. Now, I did later on in life take lessons from a guy named Joe Cup, Dumpy Rice. Took lessons from him. And then I also went to the Cincinnati Conservatory of Music to learn music theory. Um, I guess when I was like maybe 15, 14 or 15, and that really really helped as well. So back to dad. So I'm doing my thing, and but at the time synthesizers are the thing, man. Well, uh, I I didn't have one, right? So dad took me up to the music store, and we found a Yamaha DX7, right? Now, for some keyboard enthusiasts, back then, digital was not the cool thing. It was analog synths like the Junos and the, um, that like Roland kind of stuff, right? Or the Moogs, right? Where you dial in the sounds and so on and so forth. Well, DX7, you had presets, man. Now you could go in and edit all of the sounds, and that's what I would do. I do my thing. But it had the breath controller, right, where I could literally put this thing around my head here and blow into that and play something like a flute or a saxophone or whatever, and it would like give it feeling, right? Just like an instrument, or the real instrument, should I say? So that was just a ball, and Dad could tell that I really really enjoyed it, and I think that it was for my 15th birthday or my 14th birthday. I'm not for sure. He spent so much money, and bless his heart, we were not well to do at all. We just weren't. Hey Tina, what's up? How's it going? I've been wondering how you've been doing. I'm doing good, Tina. I'm doing really really good. I hope you're doing good. Um, so Ma, I'm late. Well, hey, you're here anyway, right? Um, so there you go. But anyway, um, Dad spent all of this money. He got me a DX7. He got me like a really cool speaker, like a big Yamaha speaker, a drum machine, a big stand to put it all on. He started buying me guitars because I was into playing guitar as well, and I tell you, I mean, my dad really really supported me, and so did my mom. They were both incredible, and like I said, I went out on the road when I was 16. I just can't imagine it now, sending Evan out on the road because he's getting ready to turn 16 this year. Which by the way, he just got his learner's permit. I'm so proud of him. So he's just a great kid. So anyway, um, Dad just he was there for me. He was there for me, and he worked that 9 to 5 job. Well, actually, it wasn't a 9 to 5. It was more like 6 to 2 or 3 job at Fisher Body, and I just appreciate him so much. And so I just wanted to kind of let you know kind of how he was an integral part of my journey, and I appreciate my dad and my mother so much, and so there's the story of that, right? So dang, I really need to get me some glasses. I swear this whole time I thought your hat said Waffle House. Hey, listen, man, I need to get me a Waffle House hat, man. Denny and I was just talking about it. I think it was yesterday or the day before that we got to go to Waffle House, man. They got good food there. I got a friend of mine, Peepers. His name is John Calzaveras, a steel player. I don't know if you guys have ever seen him with me out on the road, but I think that it's every Thanksgiving, him and his family just go to Waffle House. That's the thing. That's the tradition, right? They don't even they don't even make a meal or anything. They just go to Waffle House, and I just love that. I think that it's so cool. So you should get your ancestry done. Well, You know, Gene, I have looked a lot into ancestry, um, a lot actually. That's kind of how I found out about how I was related to Jimmy Seals and Dan Seals and um, that whole bunch. I traced it all the way up to this guy named Peter Seals. He was a brother of somebody, and so I found out about that. I found out all about my mom's side of the family. Uh, I, I, Mom's side of the family is very fascinating. Um, there's this one dude named Devil John Wright. Everybody called him Devil John, but his story is very interesting. So let me see. You should write a song about your mom and dad. I have written several songs. They've just never made the records that I put out. But I've written about them for sure. I had one that me and Rodney Crowell wrote called "If I Didn't Have Them," and the hook was "If I didn't have them, and they didn't have me," right? So it's really really pretty little song, right? So, ancestry is how I found out I'm related to Senator Strom Thurmond, apparently my great great uncle. Very cool. You go get Brady's book, God Bless Texas and Me Too. It's a really great, wonderful book. You'll just love it. Well, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Yeah, but yeah, um, um, listen, I want to let you guys know I'm really, really, really close now to being monetized on YouTube, y'all. I'm just like, whoa, you know? So somebody just said I'm related to Pete Rose. Really, Nelly? That's really really cool, man. I tell everybody this story all the time. I was there in Cincinnati at Riverfront Stadium when Pete Rose hit his 3,000th hit, and it was amazing, simply amazing, so cool. Derek, good morning, brother. Hope you're doing good, man. It's about time for me to do another demo for you. I don't know if you guys have heard or not, but Derek's a songwriter, and periodically he will send me a song, and I'll sing it for him and play the piano or guitar or whatever and send it back to him, for his catalog, not released or anything, but for his catalog, shopping his catalog someday as a songwriter. So check Derek out. My third cousin, my mom's maiden name is Rose. Wow, that's really cool, Nelly. Listen, that's royalty, man. That's baseball royalty right there. That's so cool. How do I thumbs up people? Let me see. How do I don't even know how to thumbs up anybody. Um, oh, I see what you're saying. You guys thumbs up. That's right. Yeah, everybody thumbs this thing up. That's right. Um, Thank you, Derek. I really, really appreciate it, man. Your songs are awesome. Thank you. Um, so Brady, see you in Richmond, Kentucky. Yes. Yeah. I'm so excited about being in Richmond pretty soon. It's gonna be so cool. So cool. Um, so no, but what I was gonna say is I'm almost monetized on my YouTube channel. So y'all please just I know this sounds weird, but but like just watch my stuff because those hours add up, and those hours will actually like get me to monetization, right? So just watch them every now and then, right? Tune in, even if it's background noise, turn it down. But just watch it because it really does matter. And if I can get monetized, I can really take these videos up a notch. Denny and I have got like a little plan um, about using a green screen, right? So we're going to use a green screen to kind of create some cool ambience and stuff. So we've got some stuff happening. She's going to be doing all of her ASMR stuff. Of course, she does her Elvis stuff and her TikTok stuff and all that kind of stuff as well. So go support her on all of her channels as well. it's Denny, and then you'll see a little lightning bolt, man, and you'll see all of her cool Elvis videos. Go like her stuff, right? So, cause we're just independent, man. We're just trying our best to pay the bills around this joint, man. And keep on doing what we're doing, So, well, I won't keep you guys much more, but oh yes, see you in Gatlinburg. Yes, for the Gatlinburg Songwriter Festival coming up in August, I think. Can't wait for that. Denny and I will definitely be there for that. So, Brady, I'm always on YouTube, watch, listen to your music. Thank you. Please, it really, really helps, Jennifer. Thank you. So, well, y'all listen. I didn't have like a big, big monologue today. I just wanted to visit with you guys. Your birthday again. That's right. That's right. Um, Nelly, thanks so much for tuning in. Josie, hopefully you dug the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Anybody else that hasn't subscribed, please subscribe. And yes, Derek, I will see you in Gatlinburg too. You guys have a blessed day as well. I love y'all so much, and we'll talk soon. All right? We'll see y'all. Bye bye.